I don't know what this is. I think it might be a redfish. I don't know what this is actually. It might be a jack. No, it's a red. Is it? Or is it a jack? I can't tell. I think it's a good jack. No, no, dude, that's a red. Oh, that's a pretty fish. Yeah, that's a red. There's another one following it. Oh, that's a beautiful fish. This is my third red on topwater. Come on. Oh, that was awesome. Come on. Let's get you into some shallow water. Oh man, he's not hooked that well. Come on. Oh man, if the hook came out and it now snagged him in the side. Come on. Come on. Shoot. It's barely hooked. That's a pretty fish. That's a pretty fish. Okay. Here, bud. There we go. It was pretty sweet. I don't know, it was probably close to it was in the 20s redfish. At first when it came up and it hit, I'm like, man, that's hitting a lot like a redfish. I don't know what this is. And then when it actually hit and I was like, man, it's heavy, so it's definitely not a snook. It might be a jack. And then instead of running and going in circles, it was bulldogging. I'm thinking the entire time it was a redfish, but I didn't want to really jinx myself or sound like an idiot if it wasn't. So that was really cool. He got hooked, the hook came out and hit him in the gut. He might have just sideswiped it. So I mean, he swam off just fine, so he should be all right. But nice way to start off the morning, that's for sure. I think this is a jack. Oh no, it's another redfish. Another snag. Little guy, but a pretty little guy nonetheless. Thanks, bud. So just got off the water, and it was I was actually pretty surprised. That redfish was fun. I miss doing stuff like that. A quick update. I know my previous video, I was telling you I was doing the bass tournament, and I did the tournament. Didn't do that well for the tournament. I mean, we got a bunch of threes. basically. We didn't get anything really bigger than that. And it was really a hit or miss. There was either people getting giants or there was nobody catching anything at all. That's pretty much how the tournament went. And so, with that being said, I also realized that I only had 2 batteries, and it was pretty difficult to actually film with only 2 batteries. So, with that being said, with the not really getting much and only having 2 batteries, it just made it very difficult to actually make video, and it was getting frustrating. So I didn't really do too much recording. So that's one thing I gotta get some more batteries so I can record for long periods of time. With that being said, I went out this morning with 1 battery, and I was hoping, okay, I hope this lasts. And I hope I actually get some fish, and it's not like my battery dies and then I start getting fish. The water was a bit chilly, but I figured I'd throw on top water because I just love fishing top water. And that's actually one of the things I wanted to talk to you about right now is my favorite, or one of my favorite top waters is the Spook Junior. It's a bass lure. I mean, that's what it's designed for. So even the saltwater grade hooks that they put on there aren't really that good. The bait itself is phenomenal, and I usually prefer it over a skitter walk, because at least in calm conditions. If the water, like this morning, was pretty glass, I don't like throwing a skitter walk because it's too loud. And to me, I like the more subtle presentations. The mirror mullet is the same exact way. Does the same sort of thing. That's even quieter. So that's why I prefer to fish those type of baits. And very calm, I don't have to worry about it as much. Anyway, that being said, one of the things that if you're going to fish the Spook in saltwater, one of the biggest things you need to do is change the hooks out, and I'll show you exactly why. See that? Yeah. That redfish I caught, and then the other one's kind of like bent off to the side now. That redfish I caught it was a decent fish. It was in the 20s. I didn't measure it, but it was in the 20s. And it was, I didn't even have that heavy of a drag on it. And it bent my hook straight out. And then the hook ended up coming out of its mouth and ended up gut hooking it. I saw it, when I first got it up, it was in its mouth and it looked like it was decently hooked. And then as it started to flip over and turn to its side, and I tried to pull the fish in, I watched it get hooked and then come out of its mouth. So I got very lucky that I actually landed that fish. With that being said, definitely change the hooks out on spooks. They're fantastic baits, but you want to make sure you have saltwater grade hooks that, like, there's a bunch of different brands, VMC, Mustad. They all make really good trebles that you can put on. And also, you might not even want to use trebles. You can use the inline hooks. Mustad has great inline hooks. There's a VMC definitely does. So the inline is honestly, I would prefer to use inline to trebles. I just haven't had the time, or I haven't been fishing enough to really try to switch those over. But with that being said, especially around structure, if I was fishing a dock, this happened to me when I caught that redfish 2 years ago on topwater, my first topwater redfish, and that was in the 30s. Almost all the hooks were completely broken, and actually the only way I was able to get the hook out, the hook actually broke off as I was taking it out. So with that being said, great bait, just change the hooks out. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification. I'm actually going to get my captain's license next month. At least take the course. I'm going to do it not online this time, and because of that, I'm dedicating a lot more time on the water. Is what I'm getting around to So I'm going to be doing a lot more fishing. I'm going to have a lot more time to make videos because I love it. And not only that, but fishing is it's what I want to do. And in order to do that, I gotta make sure I dedicate my life to that, you know. So that's what I'm doing. So hopefully I'll get my captain's license soon, and I gotta get a new boat so I can take out charters. But I'm gonna start making a lot more videos, so I'm excited for that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Comment, you know, ask questions, all that good stuff, and you know, have a good rest of your day.